What's up? I am here with my WPO group, Women Presidents Organization. We got Tomeka, we got Tia, we got Denise, and just to say this off bat, hey, LinkedIn, your business has to make $1 million in revenue or more to be able to be a part of this organization. So I am gonna try to squeeze all of us in here. Let's scoot over so the Instagram.
Okay.
So they can pick us up. Yeah, you and Tia share that part right there.
Share.
So I am gonna ask them, what is the number one thing? I don't like to use the word thing, but we'll use thing in this moment. What's the number one thing speaking has done for your business?
Who's going first?
You can go.
So what speaking has done for my business is giving me the opportunity to put my different platforms, storytelling on platforms. So it's allowed me to storytell my brand.
Well, first, wait. What's the real deal? What's your name? What's your business?
Gotcha. Okay.
What do you do?
I'm Tomeka Holyfield, HAG Help Agency Group. That stands for Helping, Empowering, Loving People for Their Purpose, Plan, and Platform. A lot of people don't know that. I've had that name since college, and it just is what it is.
What do people know you for the most? What was the biggest thing you've done out there?
So I created the kickoff event for the NBA All-Star Weekend, and we're going on our 19th year.
What? Did you hear that?
Yeah, then we kicked off the first inaugural WNBA this year.
This year, baby. What, baby?
And then we have the same platform during the Oscars and the Grammys.
What?
And then we strategically brand corporations. And so all that speaking has given me the opportunity for people to see me, to know who I am, and to storytell. You're only as good as your story is.
That's
and
right.
So if you have a good story, to tell. You have to follow via these 14 days and 14 nuggets that she's giving you. Because I want to say this, we were at a golf tournament. This is some inside information, everybody. We were at a golf tournament. We were part of Prudential. They sponsored us. And I was on the caddy with V, who stopped because she had to take a call for speaking. And so my nosy self was listening, and right on the 14th, I don't know what hole, 14th or 15th hole, I heard V said, yes, just send it to my office. Yes, that'll be $50K. And I stopped, and I didn't want to interrupt her. And when she got off the phone, I said, did you just book a speaking event for $50K? She said, yes. I said, oh, does that include everything? Travel, hotel? She said, no. $50K is the fee, and then they have to do travel, hotel accommodations, ground transportation. I knew then that I was going to get all my insight from V. Now that's my story, and I approve this message.
Now Tia, I'll let her share her biggest thing, her business and everything. Then she has to jet because she has an event that she's going to tonight. So you got some successful busy entrepreneurs here. So Tia.
Okay. I love these two women so much. Okay, so I'm going to tell a story differently, but I met V in 2014, 13. Somewhere back there. And she was on the stage. She was speaking, and a very powerful coach and business coach at the time in a room full of 400 or 500 people was elevating her. And I was captivated by her. And afterward, I went and spoke to her, and she was always so kind, meaning she took my number, offered me her number. We text back and forth. I was at the very beginning of my journey of doing the work that I do, and I was getting a certification to speak.
Right. You were.
And I was scared to death and didn't know what I didn't know what my positioning was. But what I will tell you is, I think that speaking, and before I say that, I'll do what you told me to do. My business is Notre International. I've been in business since 2011. I'm a human experience consultant company.
Ooh, I like that.
We do human experience consulting. So we go in and help leaders and teams work better together and help them focus on self-awareness with my intellectual property that I've developed. I'm also a futurist, and I am an executive coach, but consulting for the human experience is what I love doing the most.
And I believe we're all spiritual beings having a physical human experience.
Absolutely.
And
And just where we are in the world right now and where the advent of AI is going, being the fourth industrial revolution, we're not going to train our way out of this problem. Right? Remember that? We now have technology that works like a brain.
Yeah.
So your knowledge won't save you. Knowing yourself, engaging with others, building good relationships, knowing how to discern who you're doing things with, how to innovate.
I'm gonna take that.
That is going to be the most important thing that we do. So I will tell you that speaking gave me the opportunity to express my ideas, to challenge myself, to connect with others effectively, and to also give my perspective on what I do to the market in a way that can be consumed. So that's what I think it does. But I met this beautiful human a long time ago. Her 14-day challenge is something that you need to be doing because it works. And I remember when I reconnected with her in our WPO chapter, our chapter president was taking an event that V could not do. When she told me how much she was getting paid for the event that V could not do.
That V passed along.
I was like, I think I really did get my speaking time back up.
How much was it?
25, 30, maybe it was one, like you couldn't do it. It wasn't 50K, so you know.
But because of V, I raised my speaking prices to 25K.
Absolutely.
I do not take first, like some of you, I'll come for 2,500, and that's because I valued myself that way. Do I have enough words to create a 25K, a 50K? And when I got off the golf court at Caddy and heard V say that, from that moment on, I do not do speaking engagements less than 25K.
And let me tell you this, I think it's so important, something you talk about, V. You have to believe you're worth that.
Yes.
You have to believe that you're worth the 25K. If you do not believe that in your spirit, in your soul, in yourself, then that will be evident. So charging the amount has to correlate with your understanding of your value. That has to be connected. But you do the work, you evolve yourself, 14-day challenge. V is the woman, the person, the thing, all the things. So
know yourself, know your worth, know your value. I mean, I think that's great. We're going to end it today because I'm going to wrap it up with these women, but I'm sticking to my 14 ways in 14 days, how I made it to the Speaker Hall of Fame, some of the things that helped me get there and how I could elevate your life, your speaking, whether you're an entrepreneur, executive presenting in front of your team, or speaker stepping on stage. If you have any questions, actually, if you have one specific question and you would like to speak with me one-on-one, drop call in the comments or on LinkedIn, just shoot me a private message and say call. I'll shoot you a link. You'll get the info.
You can reach me by trail.
All right, we out.